Okay, here's the thing. The more grounded people are are grounded in a way that they know their weaknesses, they know their strengths, they know themselves. So, however good they are, or however not good they are in certain areas and aspects of their lives, there's still an acceptance of who they are and what they feel. They're completely comfortable in their own skin. Now, that doesn't mean that they are also good in certain areas of their lives. It's just they're in acceptance. They're not resisting how they feel. They're not resisting anything at all. So they're at peace within themselves. Contrary to that, if someone is non-grounded, they're not so sure of themselves. They're not in acceptance of themselves. They don't tend to know about themselves too much. And even if they do, they're not in acceptance of who they are as individuals. They're not grounded in their own skin. And so what happens is when you're in resistance to your own self, of who you are, then you tend to think in a survival mode. You're not in the thriving mode. That's when you're in the survival mode, where you think if you belong, or if you're contributing, or in a certain environment, if you're adding any value, you're stuck with these thought patterns or with these realizations, which are coming from a place of lack, from a place of fear, from a place of inadequacy. And so once you're in that thinking realm, your physiology follows suit. So your body language would tighten up, your voice becomes very tight, and you're short of air. You just don't feel too comfortable. And so next time, which is again a very common phenomenon with a lot of people, if you're uncomfortable in a certain setting, and when your physiology does become like that, the first mode of action that you have to do is to change your physiology. That is to say, change your posture, change the way that you're breathing, change your body language. And right off the bat, because it changes the way that you feel, your thought patterns, and what you're thinking, your self-talk in the moment, it has quite a shift in that moment when you decide to change your physiology. That changes the way you feel, and that changes the way you think. And that sets you up for success in any kind of environment. And you're no longer feeling like you are an imposter, or if you're not belonging somewhere, or if you're not adding any value. You're no longer thinking about those survival things. You're thinking more about thriving. You're thinking, how can you add more value? What is someone saying? What can you grasp from this environment? What can you observe? What can you learn? That's the kind of mindset shift happens when you're no longer in survival mode and you're grounded as an individual. You're more focused towards becoming a better individual and coming on the side of thriving, as opposed to having survival thought patterns or a survival position at any time. So try this. The next time you feel like you don't belong somewhere, if you're adding any value, if you're contributing, and all of these limited thought patterns you have, start with changing your physiology. Take up more space, start breathing heavy, try to speak from your stomach as opposed to your neck, and open up your body language. You have to fake it till you make it. It's not like an overnight fix where you tend to feel like you don't belong in a lot of settings, and then the next day it's all gone. It doesn't happen like that. But if you're committed to this journey of self-development where you would like to feel like you belong and you're okay and you're comfortable in more uncomfortable situations, then you have to start with this and be on this journey together. So we're becoming better one day at a time. Like, share with a friend, and subscribe if you're committed to becoming the best version of yourselves. Empower yourself and empower the world. I will see you in the next one.